Excuse me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you on this fine Monday morning? I am headed to the gym and decided to bring you along with me on this car ride to get out some of my thoughts about when I do my best work. This is when I do my best work, but today is Monday, International Chess Day. We all know that every Monday is chess day. We know that all Monday is chess day. I got uh, this headphone lifted off my ear because when I listen to the playback, I think I'm talking too loud because I don't think that my headphones are registering for the audio, but it is. Again, I got my do not disturb on, and I'm still getting notifications. I am still getting notifications about whatever. Somebody just texted me, then somebody just emailed or whatever. Why am I getting these notifications when I have on do not disturb? Doesn't do not disturb mean do not disturb, right? That's what it should mean, right? But anyway, how are you? How was your weekend? It is Monday, again, International Chess Day every day. Every Monday is Chess Day. We're going to start off with probably some pec deck flies, right? Maybe cable. I've been liking warming up with some pec deck flies, warming up the pecs, tricep extensions, some cable tricep extensions. Probably gonna knock those out. Everybody's driving fast this morning. I'm going 50. This is what is this? This is about a 55 when I'm driving on. But yes, subscribers only. Yeah. So 10 minutes um, for the foreigners. This is only for the subscribers, and the reason why I put it for subscribers because I'm just not sure how more people are notified. More people are encouraged that are not my subscribers to comment, right? And usually when they comment, it's nothing constructive, And gone are the days to where just let it be or uh, just let people say whatever. I'm like, you don't have to, and like you don't have to. It doesn't make you any less of a person to not want to deal with craziness. That's crazy. But there's this line from Method Man. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Wu Tang Clan fan. He said, I do my best work stressed out and under pressure. And a lot of times that's how I feel. That's when I do my best work, stressed out and under pressure. I'm not stressed out right now, but I do my best work, it seems like, when I'm not shaving. I always notice I want to record more when I'm not shaving. Um, my head needs shaved. Probably can't see it right now. Then I'm looking a little gruffy. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a really gruffy guy. When I do shave and get all clean, I don't know. It just feels, you know, let's say more presentable. Obviously, right? I'm not no bum and I'm not no dirty dude. But a lot of times, it's like I've noticed when I want to record, it's always the days where I have to shave. So now I have to take an extra 30 minutes to shave, get clean shaven, and then go record. But it's always something when I do go to record because either the battery's not charged up or somebody keeps calling or I do have to take an important call and that kind of takes the mode out or whatever the case may be. So I do my best work when I just feel natural, right? And creating content for YouTube, you tend to lose that a lot of times because you start to think so much about what do people want to see? How can I curate this? How can I curate that? Then it takes away the authenticity of who I am, who you are, or what it is that you see. Some people can just turn the camera on and that's just them no matter where they're at. That's perfectly fine. Me, I'm a little bit more structured, or I try to be. And so when I go live, this is me not structured so much. Yeah, you may see a thumbnail on it because it's like, okay, I try to put some type of little bit of structure, in there. But for the most part, everything's just, freestyle. But yeah, so do my best work, not shaving, but I can't be looking gruffy, all the time. Y'all know I've shaved my head a couple of years ago, or probably when you first met me. I don't think I've ever had had hair when I did this YouTube channel. Maybe that was around the time when I first just shaved as far as my head, but I keep having to shave every 3 or 4 days. There's a lot of stuff just going on, and right now I'm headed to the gym because I got a client in the next hour and a half, and I believe I can get a quick, not say quick, I can get a quality chest day workout. So every Monday is chest day. So what is your Monday chest routine? What is your chest routine? Um, Today I want to start with some pec deck flies, some rear delt flies on the pec deck machine, but it depends if it's available because the one that we have that I like tends to be occupied 90% of the time, and that's fine. And when that happens, you just do something else. I don't get too caught up into this person is using the equipment that I want, and I'm just going to stand there and wait until they're done. No, there's 1,000 other different things that you can do. That's one thing you learn about being in the gym or working in the gym or a commercial gym. Oh, how to work out in the commercial gym. Just do something else. Just do something else. Sometimes people can be so focused on, hey, I need to do this particular exercise at this time. And some days you do understand. You do understand, but life is about adjusting. And you shouldn't think anything different when you do start to work out. You do have to adjust. Some people are on your, the same equipment you want to use. Like, okay, do something else. This is why you should always have a Rolodex of exercises that you can do, um, just in case the main exercise you want to do or focus on the equipment is being used. And again, this is another benefit of having a home gym. Yes, I have my home gym, but I also work out at a commercial gym because I am a personal trainer here. So it's at Gold's Gym in Peoria, just pulling up, and we're getting ready to knock this chest day workout out. But I need to drink this smoothie that I've already made, carrot juice, and a whole bunch of mixed fruit and vegetables. And I could name all of them off, but I think that is just wasting time, in my personal opinion. I have a video. You can, I don't have it in the description, but it's your watermelon fruit smoothie prep. So that's what I have pretty much drinking, right here. And honestly, this is about the best thing that kind of goes for me. This morning, kind of woke up kind of gloomy. It is about 68 degrees and it's kind of cloudy. And the inside of my house, as far as the walls, they're like this color, kind of like a gray, but a little bit more blue. So you can only imagine that when it's gloomy outside, it's still just extra gloomy on the inside. And you wake up, it's a Monday, you haven't had any coffee just yet, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Monday. But I don't never dread Mondays too much. I actually look forward to Mondays because, again, it's International Chest Day. Every week, I try to get stronger and closer towards my goal of 405 pounds bench press. Now, do I feel mentally to get that today? No, but it kind of scares me because I haven't touched any weights just yet. So when I touch some weights, I'll know where I want to be. But mentally, I'm not locked in. I'm not looking forward to even trying to attempt. And 9 times out of 10, this is when I do my best work. Because always the days when you don't feel like working out is when you're the strongest. Have you ever experienced that on days where you just don't feel like working out, or you're not feeling good, or you're not feeling the best, you don't feel the strongest, you don't feel the most confident, and you end up hitting PRs, you end up enduring longer, or whatever the case may be. So I've experienced that enough time in my life to a point to where it's like anything goes. You go in and try to get a good workout in, before your day get started if you are allowed. I am team morning workout. Are you team morning workout, or are you team afternoon or evening workout? Comment, leave a comment below. Um, I've I've grown to like morning workouts just over the years. I've done evening workouts too in my younger years. I'm 42 right now. In my early 20s, my workouts used to be from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. whatever. That's because that's what my job allowed as far as for that time, as far as my lifestyle. But right now, first thing in the morning is always best. first thing in the morning usually gets my day started to think more clearly. And I need to think more clearly in regards to my podcast. Thank you for you all tuning in right now. But if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel right here. And I try to upload my podcast about once a week. Right, I was on a good streak, good streak, good streak. Um, and then I stopped, and right before um, I came off my break. As you know, if you've been subscribed here, my cousin passed away, and this was in April of this year, and it's kind of thrown me off, for the most part. But I'm learning to assimilate back again. But I do need to post another podcast. I do want to post another podcast, and I actually have, an outline kind of written down. It's about a conversation that I had at the gym. Can't believe this guy asked me that. This question, and it took me a while to answer it, maybe a couple weeks, because I had to really formulate it in my head. It's not a yes or no answer. It's not a yes or no response. It's intriguing and in depth. I had planned to put that up, post that yesterday, but the weekend got the best of me. Spent a lot of time with family. How do you spend your weekend? Do you spend your weekend with family? Do you spend your weekend with just yourself? How does that go? How do you unwind, or are you just constantly on, just YouTube, all day? Because there is a real life out here that you should make sure you cherish the people around you, make sure you cherish your family, and just spend time in the reality of the real world. Because doing this YouTube stuff, yeah, it's cool or whatever, but like I was saying earlier, the the need to be super sharp, or super clean or super polished or whatever, that can be additional pressure. And if that's just not you for the time being, it's not you for the time being. Even when it comes to my podcast, yeah, I want to move more towards video, but then you need a whole wardrobe. You can't be caught in the same clothes every podcast or whatever. So it's like, now it's just okay. Let me buy a wardrobe. Maybe my wardrobe would be just all black, like how it normally is. And these are things you think about. You think about presentation. You think about delivery and all these type of things, and then you and look on the studio or YouTube studio, look at your numbers, and then it's only 10 views, 20 views, 25 views, or what may have you. And it's not so much you getting caught up in the number of views, but it's more like the views are people. So it's only these amount of people. And compared to what you tell me what the reach is or possible to be. It's just kind of one of those things to where it's like, how many people am I really reaching? And what is that view? Is that just, okay, somebody scrolling and then they stop for 10 seconds and go on? So, just with all that being said, some days it's like whatever. Like, you wake up, you're in the house, and this is what the paint looks like, and then it's cloudy outside. You're like, all right, what's going on? I need to go to the gym. That's what's going on. Your mind is kind of funky, quanky, 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 different word. But you just come to the gym and knock all those cobwebs out. So this is what I'm getting ready to do. This is why I want to go live, because my day keeps going, going, going. I keep saying, hey, I'm gonna record this podcast. I'm gonna upload what's kind of going on. I have so many things lined up. It's a matter about just doing them. And it takes a while. It takes a while to kind of get back into the swing of things, or get into the swing of things, because it's like, what's the value of it now? What's the value of it now? Now that you know what you know, what is the overall value of it? And I do like getting here on YouTube, uploading videos, and just showing what I'm doing, just for a habit's sake. It's become a habit. I've been on YouTube for quite some time, and I never looked at it um, like, hey, I'm trying to be perfect for everybody. But there's one thing I understand about social media nowadays, is that the perception that you need to be, and whether it's self-inflicted or an intrinsic view or extrinsic view, either way, just don't put that pressure on yourself. I've done that to myself, a lot of times. And I've just come to the conclusion that I do my best work when I'm gruffy. So if you see me today, I'm gruffy. I may shave a little later if I decide to record this video podcast. But it just depends. I'm a finished drinking my smoothie. Been on here for about 15 minutes. It's all good. It's cool. If you're seeing this on the replay, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know that you were here. Go ahead and support this channel for free by just signing up to my weekly newsletter. You will get a 10% discount code to my merch store just as well, successfitnessstore.com, successfitnessstore.com. And there you can support me for a fee where I got more coffee mugs, shirts, and hoodies. Let me know what you think my next design should be. Let me know. I do want to get more productive in my merch store. I've had the same kind of merch for a couple years now, and it is stale. I do realize that. But yeah, I'm getting here. Get for this workout, and yeah, what can I do in an hour? I'm not going to shoot any content in there. I don't have my tripod. I'm not really on that type of time mentally. I'm not on that time mentally, but I will upload another short today. So stay tuned. Be blessed. Peace out.